everything, I think, or definitely this sky area, down to about there. That'll do. Some blue, quite a dark blue, I think, and then just come in and leave a few white bits, I think, there. Let that drip a bit. Right, I've got some white bits. Let's turn these bits into clouds around here. There, like that. There's a cloud about here. I'm just going off my photo, but I don't really know why. I ain't got to put these clouds anywhere I want. Some of these fake, where that's wet and got stuff on it, I'm gonna get some. I'll get some faint clouds out of that. So if I want the faint soft clouds, that'll work. If I want a really strong cloud, get a dry bit, whack some strong ones in. There we are, into there, look. That's where I'll let a few stronger clouds, and then into a few stronger ones up in here. And this here can all be damn dark because that's going to be painted over anyway. There we are. There's that wet bit there. Try and get that bit a bit softer there. With that wet bit. There we are. Nice fluffy sky. There, that'll do. There, that's that. Right. Now then, squeeze that brush out onto a nice creamy colour mixing now. Right, there's loads of green in my yellow, so I'll have to put a lot of red in to cancel out that green. Take me to a creamy colour. Oh, wow. That's got really nice straight away. Right, I might need, thinking about it, quite a thick paint. Dry my brush out. I'm going to need thick paint for this. Squeeze my brush out, squeeze water out, mix the thick paint. There we are. That's better. I'm going to be doing some rock scraping, so I need quite a thick paint. Right. I might do it with this one. Yeah. Right. Straight in here, it's about there. Something like that. And then there's a lot of rocks in here, so I've got to scrape these rocks in. I might change my thing what I do it with a few times just to get a bit of variation in my scrapes. So I'll go to this one now. Got some different shapes in my scrapes. Look. Well, that's good for dragging that colour down like that. Like that. Now, back up over there, and over to about there. I'll put a little ridge in there because there is one. There's a sort of a bit of a ridge about there. Swap to this one to get some different shapes. Actually, this one will go at the bottom, won't it, for getting that sort of thing. So, there. Right then. Now, it goes green now. Add a touch of green in. Oh, that's nice. In fact, actually, it's a really bright green. I'll tell you the best way to get a bright green: cerulean blue and yellow. See what that looks like. So I'm going to squeeze my brush out totally. Start again with green. That looks alright. But it's not what I'm after. It's a dead bright green in my picture. So, right, I could do with some. Where's my yellow? Some fresh, clean yellow. I'll put a little bit in this pot here. Oh, that's plenty. I'll do. Right, bright yellow. Go into that. I'm bring that down into here, into here. It's pure yellow. It says. Tiny touch of water in there. There's some yellow coming into there. Bit more water. Bit more water in me. Yellow. Let's see, there's not enough yellow coming off. And this gradually comes yellow in here. Creeping up into some of this stuff. Creeps up here, look. Right, now put some cerulean blue into that yellow. Now watch this. Now look at that for a green. Touch more in. Get some of that up in there. Some up in there. Down here. More yellow. Sort of goes more yellow as it comes down. Cerulean blue. See, I'm mixing my colour actually on my paper. Look. Now, I think what I'm going to probably get a bit of water, just soften this all in now. Mainly just on that bit there, that'll do. Right there, now I need some really dark green now. So look at that. Is that too dark? No, it is pretty dark. So that cuts through there like that. Comes down there, into there, into there. This bit at the top, it's a little bit lighter just there, tiny bit lighter. Comes down there like that, into there like that, and then it just gets lighter and lighter as it comes down. Right. Squeeze that out. And get some pure yellow in there, or probably a greeny yellow. That's it. Blend that in that. Bring that sort of curls around into there. Bit of cerulean blue mixed in. Get me that nice green. Look at that blue, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. Across there like that. To there. And it sort of comes across there like that, and then that sort of does blend up. It's sort of like that, it all blends in. And it sort of blends up here. There's a nice bit of really bright stuff there. A bit there. And then there's this really creamy colour again. I've already got mixed. This nice creamy colour. It's sort of in there like that. across in there, like that, with some of that green still in that middle bit there. Squeeze that green back out, want some more of that creamy colour. Just over this side here, there's some in there, about there. And when that's just right, I want to get some probably not quite dry enough yet. Right, I'll come in. That's nice. About there. A bit darker actually. A little bit darker. That's there. A bit greenier. More green. And that's sort of, it's a brighter green than that. Take this green a bit brighter so it comes down there, into there. And then that same, it blends in with all that stuff there. All this stuff all blends. See? Some of that red still in there. If this is dry enough, I still want some more sticks and stuff in there just to show that. So, this is long grass in here, really long. Get this one, because even these bits here, oh, they're too wet still. Right. Just let it dry a minute, I think. I'll tell you what I could do. Get rid of some of this splodgy stuff at the bottom there. Rid of a little bit of that. There we are. Now then, what I need now, I think now, take my spiky brush, mix up the spiky colour. Shall I go for a dark colour first? So right up in here there's a tree, let's do that tree. This is really dark. Just push that up a touch. There. Right up in here. Big branch about there. This branch about there coming out to there. Sort of curls back a bit there. That's sort of silhouetted. Then as it comes in, it's a bit lighter, then there's another dark bit down here. So I've done my other dark bit. There's another dark bit in here. About there. That's it. Right, while I've got this dark on my brush, mix a bit more dark up. While I've got this dark green on my brush, this bush here, I may as well stick it in. It's got dark right underneath this bit here, across there, around there, just like that. In fact, this comes right down here looking at it. There's that same one. That dark bit goes right in here. There's some yellow in there and there's some more dark in there. Let's get a really, really dark bit for that bit. Just there, like that. It's really dark. Same here, I think. In this, probably there on them bits, and there. A little bit there. Some really, really dark bits. See, then this sort of say what it does. Some grasses, it sort of does that for the grasses. And that comes, say a little bit there. And then the light is coming in this way, look, because there's a shadow. So this here, shadow coming in off this. That's coming all the way across there like that. Now, I'm going to get a few bits like that. Just to help. Right, now if I look at this, take this shadow a tiny bit lighter, but this shadow comes across here like this and ends about there. So the shadow coming off that, and again if I just get that, I can just put in a few little long bits there like that. There we are. Oh, I really like one going there. Oh yeah, nice. There, I'm well happy with that. Right, so just having a minute now. I'm going to have a minute and just have a look. Right, so I want this brighter greens in there. Squeeze my brush out. Get a brighter green colour now. Right, a bit of that and a little dab. That bit. Just wondering how bright it is. In fact, on this side of this one, it's really bright. This side is really, really bright. So that comes out there, like that. Like that there. Up there. Up there like that. So that's nice. I'll squeeze a tiny bit more paint out. Need a bit more paint on my brush. A little dab more. That's it. A little bit fatter paint on my brush. That's better. And then in here, oh, that's a lot darker. Trying to get that spiky edge. Now what I want to do with this, blend this across. Just dabbed in slightly darker. Blend that across, that'll all soften in. Into a tiny bit of that black. What, because my brush has got all them other colours on, it's not going to come out black. I'm going straight into Payne's Grey there. But mixed with all them other colours, it's not coming out total Payne's Grey look. Now, is that dark enough? Yeah, I think it is. I think that'll do. That only just shows up on the pictures, that's alright. And then this one here, this is a little bit darker anyway, so if I go in here and blend into that and that, leaving quite a few gaps in this one, so I'll leave a few gaps so you can see what's happening behind. And that bit there, it's just that little slight lighter bit in there like that. And I'll get a tiny bit of dark, just a tiny bit darker. I'll just blend in a bit with that. There we are. That's my trees down side and back. Nice, right, there's a couple of trees here. Some shadows under them, let's see if I can get a nice colour for them. Let's have a look. Oh, that's a nice colour. Let's try that one. So there's a tree about here. It's going up there like that. And there's a little one there, and then another tall one about there. And there's a tiny gap and another one there. They're not trees, I think these are just little bushes. I say I think because I don't know what they are, I'm looking at a photo. So, could be out. even when I took the photo from this distance, I don't need to know what everything is. The sun's coming in this way, so it looks slightly darker down that side. Look, see how I've gone slightly darker down one side? That's always going to help if you do that. Right, we're going really, really dark now. Payne's grey, bit of Bontumber. I'm going to go in there now, and that's the bottom there, across there, into there, and then I think I'll melt that across there a bit, look, for a little bit of shadow. A little bit more up there, a little bit more up there, a bit more. This is quite distant, so I'll have that shadow softened like that. That'll do. Soften it. Soften it with my finger. So that's that. Right, now then, I want some little yellow flowers popping in. So, get, where's the right size brush? What about that one? Yeah, that one will do it. I'm going to go into neat yellow. There's some little flowers in here. So there's one about, there's a couple in here. They'll show up good against that black. There's one there. In fact, rather than looking where they are up painting, put them in your darker bits. So they're where they're going to show up. Like there's a dark bit there to show up there. There's a bit there. I'm just in neat yellow now. Neat yellow paint. You could do this with gouache and then go yellow on top. That works even better. So I'm a bit lazy today. And I've got some neat yellow, so let's use that. Oh, there's a few there. A couple here. What about there? There's a few over there, but whether they'd show up much or not, I don't know. So let's put, there's a couple in here. Right back there. Put a couple in there. That'll do. That's enough of that, I think. Right, what else do I need? Not a lot. I'm nearly done. Right. I'll pop in. Where's my rigger brush gone? I can find it, my rigger brush. I'm going to just stick in just a couple of bits of grasses in there, not much. And then with that, a couple of them creamy coloured ones in there and all, just like that. That's it, that's lovely. A few more on that side there. A few more there, I don't know why I'm whispering. There, oh, I tell you what, I'll lay a couple of them down here and all, because these were like a creamy colour, so I'll blend a couple of them in. Right, that'll do. Now then, I want some black bits in there and all, but not yet. Let's pop in that. A couple of peoples. So, there's a bloke here now. He's got a bright blue shirt on. It's a bit too bright blue. To be fair, someone ought to tell him, right, where shall I put him? I'll put him in this gap here, about there. And they'll show up good there. So he's got a bright blue shirt on. Someone ought to tell him it's a bit bright. And then he's got a dark blue jacket on. So I'll mix some Bontumber and dark blue. Oh, that looks lovely. This is his jacket. And I saw his hands sort of coming down there. His jacket, he's got his arm coming across there like that. Will do. Right, then his legs are a little bit lighter blue, so he's all in blue. Let's get his legs. It looks like he's got one leg coming forward there, the other one's going back a bit there. That one's coming forward a bit as he's walking. And sort of, it looks like a cowboy. It looks a bit bow-legged. Right, going to a bit of dark green. Nice bit of shadow. Looks like that's curling up in way, so just do that and then soften that with my finger. I might even soften bottom of his feet with my finger like that. That's it. Right. Get some in this yellow creamy colour. See if we can mix a bit of flesh colour with it. That don't look bad. Is that a flesh colour? Tell you what, if I had a bit of Chinese white it will be. There. I mixed a bit of yellow, a bit of red and a bit of Chinese white. That's going to be a flesh colour for his head there. And then I think I'll give him some black here. A bit of black here. I've just done that bit of flesh in there so it looks like he's coming towards me. And then put just in front. There, little dog. There we are. Little dog. Same again, a bit of dark green. And just a little shadow. There. Soften that shadow. Smudged it a bit and all. Not to worry. And I've made it even worse. There we are. I'll dab that in a minute with my cloth, shall I? Or shall I not? Yeah, that'll be alright. That looks alright, bit of texture. There. That's sound, there is. Right, get my tiny little bod brush. Right, where should we put them? Let's put them here in this white bit here. Look, they'll stand right out there. Peter. I'll do Paul like that, really. Spaced out like that. There we are, Peter and Paul. Put them in a bit more, a bit stronger if I can. Not going in very well. That'll do. Right, while I'm in this, we're going to do that one too. I'm going to put some a few little sticks in here. Not much, you only need a couple. That's enough just to show their bushes. So I'll let them in there, look, like that. That's enough. Shows there some twiggy things. And this one I couldn't see out, so I think I'll just leave it. That dries that. Not bad. I think what I might do with that, see what colour I can get. Can we get a nice bright colour? What I'll do with that, just try and strengthen it up. Tad more. That's it. Like I say, I can't see any twigs and that on the original, so I think I'll leave it same on this one as well. On my photo you can't see out, so I think I'll just leave it same. Hold still. There, that's pretty nice, isn't it? There we are. I think we've got enough in there. A tiny bit more of that, and then that'll do. That'll do me. Oh, put my signature on. "29 minutes. That's quick for me, just lately. A boy, a day, a birthday day. There you are. The countryside. Oh, in fact, I'll tell you what I did mean to do. I wanted to get into some of these bits in here and put some low lights in. I meant to do that. Some darker colours, just a few low lights. This looks really dark, but don't forget, it will dry a bit lighter. Get rid of a dark bit there. Some dark bits in there. Mainly towards this top. There's a bit sort of a ridge under there. And then, yeah, quite a lot. And it sort of, there were less as it blended into these greens, there were less dark bits. Soften them in a bit. Go back and do a bit more scrapey stuff if I want, just to re-emphasize it. There we are, that's what I wanted. Now, that looks like the sort of place I'd go and play when I was a kid. I was the sort of kid that my mum didn't want me to hang about with. There we are, sit back and look at that. Yeah, quite happy with that. Yeah, it's quite nice. If I wanted to, over this into on my original, I could just do that. There. Yeah, actually, one more bit, then I'll let you go. There is just a few bits in there and all. There's some twigs and stuff that you can see, so I might as well pour them in, haven't I? Just a few bits of stuff. What's that one there to that one? Let's see. Don't suppose I can get a scratch in there, can I? Yeah, a little one there, look. Nice little twig in there. There we are. That'll do. Right, definitely done. Right, so I don't go in and do any more. I'll say wagwa. City on beach.